Hey everybody, it's Illise Montoya. It's been a while since I've done an update. I realized that I've fallen off the face of the earth. I've kind of gotten into a bit of a funk, of which only school and a great smattering of gaming has been able to pull me out of. Unfortunately, it's all very kind of unguided right now. Like my attention, my energies. I've started sleeping during the day and staying up all night. So I've become a night owl. This is actually close to my bedtime. It's about 8:26. I have attempted, to write a bit, 1,500 words so far for the next update. I was contemplating starting a new chapter for no particular reason. It just felt like it would be right, but I haven't gone there yet. It was taking me a while to sort of reconnect with the story. Not to say that I'm getting tired of it. I'm just with everything that's been going on, I've really felt like in a different place. The holidays was interesting, tough. There was the death of my family, and just me not being used to being at home. I haven't been working, and I wasn't doing school either because it was the holidays, so I was really left to myself. So in lots of ways I didn't want to connect with anything that was happening, so I sort of just shut down. I think I'm starting to come out of it a bit, and kind of letting my mind go to those places of emotion. So I've been kind of existing a bit in fog. Just sort of drifting through the days. I should totally skip out on the Tobias story, because the Tobias story has choked up the queue for the bonus updates. I probably would have finished some of those bonus updates by now if I hadn't been so stuck on trying to get to the Tobias story finished. I have been wanting to write more of Alethea, just because she's so amusing. I find her attitude is so intriguing, because you have this cast full of women who have their flaws and then their strengths, and they're all on the outside they may appear timid or naive or arrogant or just bitchy, but there's lots of different layers to them. And for Alethea, she really is this young girl that just kind of gets tossed into this not so situation, but she's so mature and so well gathered that even though she's encountered with things that she's never learned or been taught how to deal with, she's pretty quick on her feet, and she's not in the way that Nyx is. She has no problem with telling somebody something straight, like setting someone straight. She does it, and if she thinks you're full of shit, she'll tell you you're full of shit, which is why it's so much fun to write her with Elmarin, because Elmarin is, she's something of a bully. She likes to kind of push people and mess around with them a bit, and it's kind of, there's nothing wrong with that, or I guess there is something wrong with that, but my point is being that Alethea is not afraid of her, despite how intimidating Elmarin can be, and I just love it. And I like the whole like her mental obstacles, the deal that she has to sort of work around her problems with memory. And her relationship with Argos is fascinating for me. Like, I just have so much fun writing it. So I've been wanting to write her, but I've also been wanting to write more of Elmer's past. I feel like we've gotten a really in-depth look about Nyx's life back when she was living with her family in her village of Tasmine, but not much of Elmer being in Fiamma, and not much of her being with her friend and her Lieutenant Salen, not much of her with her mother or even with her father. It's just kind of been like these flashes, and I really wanted to explore what that was like beforehand, and it's I was really thinking of doing that for intermission, but I may save it to let you guys vote for that if you guys want that, and if not, then maybe I'll just write it on the side and tuck that away as a bonus for Kickstarter. I don't know. Hey everybody, it's Illise Montoya. I just wanted to share something really cool with you guys. I got in touch with a reader by the name of Ellie, and I think her sign-in name on the website's Bozaki something. But she emailed me, of course, talking about the story and stuff. But she also worked up a PDF of Eikasia. And it's fantastic. It looks really good. And I wanted to get that out to you guys because I asked her if it was okay to share, and she said it was fine. But she also used that PDF to print out pages and make a book of Eikasia. So what I have in my hands right now is the first ever hardbound copy of Eikasia Tributaries, and it looks amazing. She went and took it to a professional printer, and they bound it. They sewed the pages together. It's got like a little cute ribbon thing to save place, and the topography and everything here is just, it looks fantastic. She has different fonts for all the perspectives and symbols in the corners of the pages for each perspective. So Nyx is the wolf, because she's the shapeshifter, and then Elmer has the bow and arrow symbol, and let me see. This one was used for when the perspective started to kind of get a little weird. She used this one. It all just reads fantastic. Like, here's the front. This actually isn't my copy. She just sent it to me to sign because this was a gift for her boyfriend. But it still looks fantastic, and I signed it for her, as you can see. But I was pretty emotional seeing this, and I thought it was amazing. And I just want to say thank you again, Ellie, for just going to such lengths to share my story with somebody in this manner and in such a special way, and allowing me to see it and have a chance to hold it. And I think it's awesome. So yeah, I thought to just go ahead and share that this really cool thing with you guys. And that's pretty much all that I have. I'm really sorry about the mumble fest of the previous video attempt, but I was tired. That was literally like I was knocking on the door of bedtime, and thinking about everything again just kind of got me a bit down. But I'm kind of being evicted from my house right now. Not literally. My husband has some friends coming over, and I ended up having to get dressed, and it does wonders getting dressed and being out while there's still daylight, even though it's kind of overcast right now. So I'm still trying for the story. I'm gonna actually go and sit in a cafe somewhere and try and write some more after I do some schoolwork. But yeah, Eikasia is. I'm still working on it. I was actually putting in some time for for Susie Swordfish. If you guys have visited the Susie Swordfish link, I was actually working on doing a kind of a treatment of sorts for that. I'm really not good at treatments, but I figured maybe I could try and avoid some of the kind of amateurish mistakes that I made with Eikasia by just doing some really hardcore planning. I think Tributary saw a little bit more polish to it because I did do more planning for that, more pen to paper planning. In the case of the other stories or the other story arcs, it was a little bit more in my head kind of stuff and very kind of disconnected notes. So I'm trying to do something a little bit different, and maybe I can employ those tactics when I start story arc 4. But yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys stick with me, and please be patient, and thank you for all the support, and special thanks to Ellie again. Thanks, man, this is really cool. Hey guys, so one last thing, I promise. I recently started putting Eikasia onto Fluffy Seam. I don't know if you guys have heard of Fluffy Seam, but Fluffy Seam is a publishing platform for for writers who want to put their work online for other people to read, and it's kind of comparable to Pandemian.com, if you're familiar with that too. I put Eikasia on Pandemian.com as well, but I was trying something a little bit different with Fluffy Seam because, you know, I'm in this hiatus. I want to do something for Eikasia. It's still kind of coming a little hard right now writing for like the new chapters, so I was like, why not just go back to the roots. So all the way back to book 1 and started working on Tributaries, and you know, it was like as I was putting it up on Fluffy Seam, I was like, you know, I can edit this again, and I did. I started working on it, and now I have. It's kind of a work in progress still, this new 4th edit, but it's got a lot to it. It's kind of changing. It's almost changing the tone of the story a little bit, because now it's I'm putting in a lot of backstory from Nyx and from Elmerun as well, and kind of sort of tying in some more elements of the setting that I had added way down the line, and now I'm having it in the beginning so that it's kind of all sort of more cohesive and integrated in a way that's comprehensible, and not like, oh, info drop, I'm gonna dump this on you because I just had this idea this month and I'm adding this to the setting now. Like now it's going to be a little bit more gradual when this information starts to come to us, like information about Nyx and what happens to her after she gets banished from the Illyrian village. I don't know why I put this on because I don't need it right now. She, you know, there's that whole story from the Lizard's Toll, and information about, you know, her childhood from Tooth and Nail. I'm kind of slipping that stuff into the beginning chapters, and just from chapters 1 through 3, I actually really feel that it reads differently. I'm actually coming up with some new angles for the characters to create like kind of a more of a sense of suspense, I guess you'd say, more of a reason to care for them. Actually, I really don't. In some ways, it feels new. Like, I don't want to ruin it for you. I'd want you guys to go back and read it. If you're waiting for, you know, some new updates, and you're just kind of, you know, like, I have nothing to read, why not just go ahead and check out what I have so far. It's on Fluffy Seam. I actually put a link at the top of the website right now. That's pretty much all that I have right now. That was my little addendum. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it, but in the meantime, there is stuff for you guys to check out. So, yeah, thank you, and I'll talk to you guys later.